Okay, I'm a little bit confused. Axios reports the Department of Justice and FBI, Trump's DOJ and FBI, conclude that Epstein had no client list and died by suicide. Now, I think we should stop and think about that and review this video.
One of the things that you alluded to, and this is something Donald Trump has talked about, the DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump. I'm reviewing that. I'm reviewing.
That is Attorney General Pam Bondi saying that she had the list on her desk ready to review. So I think the obvious question is, was she lying then or is she lying now? And then we have Elon Musk, who tweeted this. Elon Musk, another Trump ally, saying that Trump himself was in the Epstein files. So again, who's telling the truth? I think the idea that this entire saga is just going to end by sweeping it under the rug and pretending like we weren't saying that we had a list and we didn't know who was on the flights, I don't think that sits well with a lot of people. I don't even think this is just about Epstein. This is just what the justice system looks like when you're rich, powerful, and politically connected. I mean, let's not forget that Donald Trump has been accused by many women of sexual misconduct, multiple lawsuits, court documents, witnesses. And then you have moments like this.
In 2015, Trump described his daughter as hot, telling Rolling Stone, yeah, she's really something, and what a beauty that one. If I weren't happily married, and her father...
Yes. Ivanka.
Yeah.
She's 6 feet tall. She's got the best body.
Incredibly inappropriate comments made about your own daughter, which is frankly disgusting and should be disqualifying for most public officials, but just goes to show how low the bar is for Republican candidates. It's just normal for them. That's why it rubs me the wrong way when Trump says things like this.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep?
Yes, we are still talking about this. It was a pillar of your campaign.
Would you declassify the 9/11 files?
Yeah.
Would you declassify JFK files?
Yeah. I did a lot of it.
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would.
All right.
I guess I would. I think that less so because, you don't know. You don't want to affect people's lives if it's phony stuff in there because there's a lot of phony stuff with that whole world.
No blackmail, no list, just silence. And this matters. This matters to people like you and me. Not just because of the big names in these reports or the politics, but because of the message that it sends to survivors. Survivors of child abuse and sex trafficking. When things like this get pushed under the rug, why would people in your community, people in my community, people like our wives and daughters, why would they feel safe coming forward? Why would they feel as if the justice system works for them? If you care about someone, your daughter, your partner, your wife, your friend, this should concern you because the institutions that are supposed to protect victims are clearly motivated by other interests. Thank you for watching. If you find this kind of content important, consider subscribing. This stuff matters. Full stop.